Hi, I'm Chris. I'm a music composer from Apollo Bay in Australia. Normally when I introduce myself to someone, I just simply say, if they ask, I simply say that I'm a composer. And usually they'll ask, oh, what kind of music? And I say, oh, meditation music mostly. And that generates a lot of interest actually, a lot of curiosity, because I don't think it's a genre that many people think about very often. I was walking down the street one day and I just happened to wander into a music store and saw this keyboard and I started playing around with it. And that was one of those turning point moments in life where I put headphones on and started playing this keyboard, and that was the first time in my life I can think of where I lost time. I do feel very grateful to live in this place, and I do feel incredibly grateful to be able to do what I love for a living. I got here just by doing what I love, practicing meditation and making music and not thinking too hard about it, just putting my heart and soul into what I do and just being in the moment. I would describe my music as being dreamlike and varied, but always imbued with this intention to soothe and heal. For me, creating music is something that I do for myself to calm down and to be relaxed. I personally think music is hugely beneficial to anyone who's wanting to go into a deep state of relaxation, especially with people who perhaps aren't accustomed to practicing meditation on their own, who haven't developed those sort of skills yet. It gives, if nothing else, it gives your mind something to pay attention to. But the key to that is that the music has to be really, truly gentle. And that's where I like to think that my practice of meditation has led to perhaps an authenticity in the music that people do connect with and can relate to when they're trying to get into a state of relaxation. Moving to Apollo Bay it's really the fulfillment of a lifelong dream, to be somewhere really clean and really green and with views over the Otway Ranges on one side and views over the Southern Ocean on the other. And there's a little township of Apollo Bay just a couple of kilometres down the road. It's a funny thing, I would like to tell you that the environment around here inspires me, and it does in a way, but more than anything, the way it makes me feel is just natural. It's natural for me to be in nature. When I step outside of the house and my feet hit the grass and I've got sky over my head, the effect of that on me is instantaneous and uplifting and calming. So yes, you could say that that's an inspiring thing to experience, but more than anything, it just makes me feel more me. It just makes me feel at home, it makes me feel natural. Creating a meditation music track, I use this analogy to describe it. It's kind of like if you could imagine a mirror still lake, and your job is to get from one side to the other. You've got this journey to take, but you've got to do it without disturbing the water as much as possible. So you go in as slowly and as gently as you can, you go deep, and you just move from one side to the other without making any splashes. It's delicate and it's gentle. It requires you to be as still as you possibly can be. You're going to make some sound, you're going to make some ripples, you're trying to get from here to there, you're trying to capture stillness and silence, but with sound. So it's paradoxical, but that's how I imagine the process. We've all experienced music and cried from it. We've all, thrashed our bodies in response to some fabulous band that we love. But music can be just as powerful as a calming influence. It can be very, very powerful.